In the name of International News Media, this is your host, Awee Abayari, welcoming you to another edition of Public Affairs. Today we'll be discussing the topic of health, and we're very privileged to hear from Dr. Alvear, who heads the World Surgical Foundation. He will explain to you the mission of this foundation, and later on, much importantly, we will be asking questions about what's going on, the coronavirus outbreak. Dr. Alvear, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, we know that you've been doing wonderful work in health, especially your commitment to provide charitable surgical health care to the world's poor and underprivileged or underserved in developing nations. And this is, as you had said, regardless of race, color, religion, or creed. Congratulations and thank you so much for your service.
Thank you. This organization was founded in 1997, and we have serviced about 8 countries. And most of our efforts now is in the Philippines because we have created a chapter in the Philippines, and they are now almost independent of us because they are now getting support from all the nonprofits and many of the people who have the foundations and corporations and alumni, etc. So they now, before this pandemic that we have, they were performing surgical procedures for free in about 10 times a year in different parts of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a plan. Somebody donated a land, and somebody will build a surgical hospital in Tondo, Manila, and we already have people who are contributing, including a firm from UK that will give us 4 operating rooms, and then the Handa Foundation will support the hospital about $63,000 a month for 10 years, and Make a Wide Foundation will build the building, and the SM Foundation will donate the land. So hopefully, once this pandemic is over, they can start breaking ground for this first surgical hospital ever built in Asia, where it's strictly surgical.
How wonderful. Dr. Domingo Alvear is the chairman of the World Surgical Foundation. I remember you had communicated with us sometime in the recent past with regards to the upcoming projects you have. Would you like us let us know about those?
Yes, we actually have a chapter that will be soon to be started in Honduras, because we've been going to Honduras for 20 years, and we have made an inroads to their care. And then the next one will be hopefully Nigeria. And then the rest, we'll just have to wait and see what's needed. The one country that wanted to come on board is Argentina, which I visited last year. But I think all those things will be kind of put on hold until we get over this problem that we have with the coronavirus.
That's right. And it's really a privilege for us to talk to you today. I know you're always busy, but you have time to be able to give a lot more information, medical information, to our viewers and listeners. Let's make things basic. What is the coronavirus? What is this COVID-19?
Well, it's called COVID-19. CO represents corona, which is a crown-like the appearance of the virus is like a crown, and VI is virus, and D is disease. That's why they call it COVID-19, is because it was first discovered in 2019. So that's how you get the word COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
And we call it a novel virus because something we'd never heard. It's supposed to originate from a bat, and then the bat transmit the disease to some exotic animals. So, and they bring this exotic animals to we call a wet market, because there are some people like in China, and even in Thailand and other Asian countries, they become a delicacy. These unusual animals, and so they transmit the disease this way. That's how it's transmitted.
Mm-hmm. So, where did it exactly originate then? Which country?
Well, everybody suspects it's China. It originated in China, and specifically in Wuhan province, which has 11 million people in it.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Alvear, it says COVID-19 and it was somehow discovered in 2019. And why is
Correct.
it that we're only dealing with it now?
Yeah, because in the beginning, everybody thought that you get it and it's like a flu symptom, and if you decipher the symptoms initially, which is the cough, sneezing, fever, etc., is almost like the flu, and then it affects your lung really bad if you have bad immune system, or if you're older like me. I'll be 77 next month, so I'll be very susceptible to the disease. But majority of the people that died are 80 years old and above.